When they caught my husband and my younger sister tangled up in the sheets, polite society didn't gasp in horror. Instead, they whispered that the two were a match made in high society heaven. I was the original wife, the woman who built the empire with him. Yet, my own biological children sneered at me, calling me a washed-up, trailer trash gold digger who didn't belong in their refined world. I didn't scream. I didn't break down. I simply liquidated my half of the fortune, packed my bags, and walked away. In my new life, I reinvented myself. I skipped the agonizing labor and became a mother by choice, taking in 3 brilliant, broken misfits. Together, we built a wildly happy, fiercely loyal family, one that didn't require a father figure to be complete. Now, years later, as the holidays approach, my estranged biological family suddenly remembered the daughter they had tossed out into the cold. They summoned me back. My 3 biological children stared at my return with disdain, throwing tantrums and demanding I be replaced by a mother with a proper pedigree. But when I finally, truly walk away for good, the illusion shatters, and they are left weeping in the ashes, begging for me to come home. Richard stood on the porch of my country house, looking down his perfectly sculpted nose at me. He was waiting for it, that tragic, broken display of regret he was so certain I harbored. I just smiled, calmly taping up a large cardboard box by the door and tying a neat, decorative ribbon around it. You've been invited back to the estate, and you're dragging your garbage with you, Richard scoffed, kicking the edge of the box with his polished Italian leather shoe. You really are incapable of elevating yourself, aren't you? When I didn't burst into the hysterical tears he so desperately wanted, a flash of pure resentment tightened his jaw, but he quickly masked it with a sneer. Thank God the kids don't take after you. Vanessa is twice the mother you ever were. You two aren't even in the same stratosphere. He crossed his arms, leaning against the wooden post. Word on the street is that you're scavenging for scraps, sorting recycling to get by. My mother-in-law pitied you. If she wasn't terrified of you dragging the family name through the mud, we wouldn't have bothered fetching you. Come back, keep your head down, and work as a nanny for us. It pays better than hoarding cardboard. I let the silence stretch. I was weighing my options. Those 3 ungrateful brats I birthed didn't need me as a mother, but my parents had, technically, given me life. As for my 3 adopted misfits, perhaps it was time they formally met the ghosts of my past. Misinterpreting my silence for shame, Richard swept his gaze over my rustic, newly purchased farmhouse. I hadn't even started the renovations yet. Clearly, leaving me was the worst mistake of your life, he taunted, his voice dripping with aristocratic pity. Look at you, a discarded first wife. No man wants damaged goods. You're reduced to living in a shack, hoarding empty boxes. I said nothing. If he had bothered to step inside my shack, he would have seen the mahogany tables completely covered in exclusive, limited edition luxury goods. The boxes on the porch? They were the packaging from my recent $1 million shopping spree. Thinking he had struck a nerve, Richard adopted a tone of sickening, paternalistic mercy. Here is the deal. You come to the annual holiday gala. You apologize to Vanessa. And, in front of the entire extended family, you formally and legally sever all ties with the bloodline. You relinquish any claim to us. Do that, and we'll throw you a bone so you don't starve. He leaned in closer, his voice dropping to a hiss. And don't even think about trying to win the kids back. Vanessa is the mother they deserve. The title of Mrs. Kensington belongs solely to her. I looked at the man I used to love. After all these years, he was still so fundamentally, aggressively blind. It was the same arrogant blindness he wore when he mindlessly parroted Vanessa's sloppy lies to protect her.